Guys, okay, this is going to be a little bit more toned down. I bet you guys, some of you guys are probably wondering, damn, Mike, why don't you make more videos like that? You were passionate and fiery. Maybe I should, you know, maybe I should. But here's the thing, like, I get really passionate and fiery and pissed off when I make a video like that, and that's good, and I should do that, but it takes a lot actually for me to get that worked up, you know. But I just couldn't help it. I just could not help myself as I sit on the sidelines and just kind of observe. I'm not really on the sidelines, but you get what I mean. Like, I'm not posting a video every single day about every event that goes on, but every once in a while it just kind of like builds up. You know, it's like pressure busting a pipe, I guess you could say that. But I just could not help myself with what's going on around us as we approach the midterms. The Democrats, the liberal media, celebrities, politicians, everyone, especially in the black community, they have yet to tone down their rhetoric about this president. I mean, Trump derangement syndrome, we can't even, like, can we even call it that anymore? We need something stronger than that. You know, we need something more potent to describe what these people are doing and how they're acting about Trump. I mean, in the 5 stages of grief, they keep going back and forth between denial and anger, denial and anger, denial and anger. They need to reach acceptance, okay? Because he is the president, and with any luck, he's getting reelected. Like, I have a hard time believing that even if the Dems do take back the House, that he's just going to be magically impeached. And even if he is somehow impeached, Mike Pence is your president, and he's probably more principled and conservative than Trump. So, you know, I don't know, man. Like, what's frustrating for me, I'm going to park this car. What's frustrating for me is Obama prances back into everyone's lives, just so narcissistic and egotistical. His ego's bruised. That's what it is, because he was wrong about Trump. Because he said before Trump got elected, like, well, how are you going to do that? What magic wand are you going to wave to make the GDP grow? How are you going to make the economy grow? You're not going to be able to. He pretty much was tooting his own horn as he was leaving office, talking about, yeah, how's Trump going to fix the economy? How are you going to do that? And now look at it. He's basically said Trump's economy is going to suck compared to his, and now he wants to take credit. You can't have it both ways, Obama. And it's just kind of, he's really arrogant. And I've noticed that that's what Democrat leaders tend to be. They tend to be arrogant, kind of narcissistic, because they carry the belief that they hold the key to human success. That human success lies in some convoluted democratic policy. It's just not the case. In fact, democratic policies are the reason why most people are struggling in the first place. Most human suffering is due to government overreach, period. Whether it's the United States, whether it's Europe, Australia, Ethiopia, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If people are suffering, it's not because of natural disasters like floods and hurricanes and tsunamis and fires. It's because of policies put in place that cause poverty, it causes crime, drug addiction, taxes are high. People don't have the individual liberties and freedoms that they do in the United States, and now they're trying to take that away from us. And I just can't sit on the sidelines and let that happen. And the black vote, okay, the black vote is very, very important. And unfortunately, they have Barack and Michelle as their new faces of Democrat policies. So they can pretty much they can do shadow diplomacy. They can still pretty much manipulate elections and influence people. Obama with his slick talk. He's a slick talking politician that got the best of most people. He manipulated a lot of people, and a lot of black people don't want to admit that Obama let them down. A lot more people are doing it, but there's a lot of people that actually will get mad for anyone criticizing Obama. Obviously, if you're white and you criticize Obama, you're the world's biggest racist. But if you're black and you criticize Obama, well, you're not black, you're an Uncle Tom, you're a sellout. It's like, how the hell are you going to tell someone else if they're black or not. You didn't hand me my black card. You can't take it away. You're nobody special. You're not better than me. So you don't get to dictate my blackness or my black card or whatever it is. And as far as attacking Obama, I'm calling it like I see it. I have no problem, no shame admitting I voted for that dude because he was black. Not because I knew about politics, not because I had certain values and beliefs and yada, yada, yada. I voted because I wanted to be a part of history. And now here he is back trying to get my vote again the same way he did the first time. It's just so arrogant to me that him and Michelle can prance around and just talk about, oh, we need to get out there and vote. We need to decide who we are as Americans. We're at a pivotal moment. Michelle had a commercial. I saw it today. Let me take the seatbelt off. See, I don't like bondage, guys. I don't like bondage. But no, Michelle had a commercial on BET, of course, targeting, right? Talking about, we need to get out and vote. We need to vote. We need to vote. I'm passionate about this, which basically translates to, it's time to vote Democrat, guys. Vote Democrat. How about Michelle tell us what we should be voting for? What policy should the black people be voting for? Why should black people vote Democrat? At the very least, black people, if you're going to vote Democrat, make them earn it. Make them earn your vote. Because all they've done is lie. They've held on to these lies. They keep promising you this and promising you that. How the hell is Maxine Waters going in front of her constituents talking about, I'm going to get you reparations? And then she gets an ovation. She's taking advantage of people's ignorance. You're not going to get any reparations. There's no reparations. It's not coming. It's not going to happen. What is going to happen, though, is socialism if we're not careful. Nobody's going to benefit from socialism. Socialism is nothing more than slavery with nice things and handouts. Think about it, okay? Slavery was a government program. It was regulated, legislated, signed into law, and it was a government-ran program. Socialism is the same thing. They own the means of production. They tax you. They give you handouts. They're responsible for your handouts, whether that be your health care, your education, or your food. And the fact that Obama can stand in front of America and talk about how racist and bigoted people are, and he's the first black president in history. So how is it possible that the first black president was voted in by a bunch of racists and hillbillies and bigots, okay? And they keep talking about the white supremacy and conspiracy theories and stuff. Well, okay, white supremacy. Where? Who? Who's the white supremacist? Who? I don't see them. I don't see them. I have not met any white supremacists. I haven't met any KKK members. There's a reason why the KKK is so small. There's a reason why their numbers have shrank over the years, because their ideas aren't good, right? That's why we need to have a marketplace of ideas, because bad ideas get weeded out. The best ideas always rise to the top. So Obama doesn't care about black people. He never did. He never did. He panders. And then he comes back like some authority figure, basically telling you to vote Democrat, but not telling you why. It's more about voting against Trump. His ego's bruised. And so he wants to prance around all arrogant and cocky. Like, yeah, let's not forget where this recovery started. Not under you. Not under you. Okay, maybe you handed Trump the keys to the Porsche, but he drove it. He put it in full gear. You cleaned it up real nice for him. But he's the one that's got it on the road, got the engine running right, got it purring, sounding nice. So Obama, tired of him. Maxine Waters, same thing. This woman with her rhetoric inciting violence. Conservatives are being attacked, whether it's they're burning up Trump campaign offices, somebody stabbing or trying to stab a Republican candidate, that Democrat professor shooting himself to protest Trump. This is ridiculous, guys. Like, how did we reach this point where people are so deranged over who's president that they lose their entire minds? And then you're going to say, okay, liberalism's not a mental disorder. How is liberalism not a mental disorder if someone would shoot themselves because of who's president? How are the Democrats some of the most violent people in our society, while also painting all right-wingers, all conservatives, all Trump supporters, all white people who disagree with Democrat policies, they're all racist and hateful and violent. How are those the violent people? The violent people are right there in the Democratic Party. But somehow, some way, through CNN, through Washington Post, through New York Times, MSNBC, they continue to ram down our throats the narrative that Trump is racist. And everything that's happened is because of Trump and his racism. Like, oh, he's the one that's inciting all this racism and all this violence. I mean, look at him. I mean, can't you just see it? I mean, it's so plain to see. He blows his nose like a racist. Look at that. I just really, you know, if somehow the Dems take back the office, the House, sorry, they take back the House and they push for impeachment, I don't want to hear anybody's crying, complaining if socialism happens, because that's what they're going for. They're going to go for socialism. Jim Carrey, Bernie Sanders, Cortez, Andrew Gillum, the numbers of people who are championing socialism is on the rise. It's not on the decline. So whatever message they're putting out there is effective because they've already got the younger generation on board with it. Our parents and us, millennials, we did not grow up under socialism. We only saw policies get bigger and worse and government grow over time. But we've seen the effects of socialism in other countries. So the fact that the younger generation is starting to embrace these ideas of socialism because they've been taught to hate capitalism is a major, major problem. It exposes the flaw in our public education. It exposes the fact that there is a deeper, sinister motive at play. And whether or not you like Trump, he's the best thing to happen to this country right now, because if he gets out of office somehow, look out. That's all I can really say. That's all I can say is look out. But anyways, guys, thank you to all the new supporters, everyone that has shared my videos, every single one of you that has reached out to me. For those of you that have donated, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias. Just search Mike Nificent. I should pop right up. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.